Man, children of God, I made you a whole video and then I turned the radio on. And I don't want to leave the radio on because then, like, you're doing you're like disrespecting the rules of music or something. Right here, see this building? Public Utility. It's called the Public Utility Department. And I've got a husband. I've got a husband in there. And he's Mr. Kahuna, Massive Kahuna. And I just found out I have a whole half an hour. I raced to get here. I race to get here every time because I run around all day and I'm afraid I'm gonna be late or like I won't get in. And they went over like you gotta watch out because if you don't get in like 3 times you could get kicked out or something. It makes you all nervous like oh my gosh they're gonna kick me out because like oh my gosh they're gonna kick me out. But like it's not even 6 o'clock yet and it starts at 6 o'clock. So. But anyway, Mr. Kahuna's over there. And since I've been sleeping here, Mr. Kahuna, he can feel his soul bouncing when he goes to work. I just want to see what's back here. Back here is a search and rescue. Oh, that sounds so heroic. Back here you go to the search and the rescue. I was just driving back in the back. Yeah, back in the back here, it's search and rescue something. That sounds heroish. But anyway, I got here at 5:30, so since I'm here at 5:30, I'm early. So I'm just gonna park. I'm just gonna park and enjoy the water. Look at this, man. This you don't see in the desert. I'm just in San Diego, ready to check into that place where I sleep at. Where Mr. Head Honcho Husband, Mr. Big Time Kahuna of the Utilities Building, can feel his soul bouncing when he comes to work in the morning because I've been sleeping there. Look, that's kind of cool, huh? Like, you don't find that in the desert. The beauty of the water and the peaceful beauty of the area. And it's got a little area where you can ride your bike, it looks like. It's got places where you can walk around. That's really cool. But I'm just going to sit here and relax and wait for my 30 minutes to check in at 6. I had made a whole video sitting over because I was at the front where you check in and I always race in. I always race and there was nobody in line. So I came once and there was a big line. So I knew I was early. I came this time. There wasn't a line. I was like, oh, I'm late. And the lady was like, you're 30 minutes early. It opens at 6. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm just an idiot alien. So, like, I'll be right back in 30 minutes. When you're always scared and you're like, I'm going to be late. They're going to get me. Well, if you're late 3 times, you could get kicked out. Or if you don't stay there overnight 3 times, you could get kicked out. And you don't think that's very many times, but I bet it could add up easy when you run around all day like some of us. Like, you know. If you're not just kind of in the area as you check in or around the time you check in. And see, I run around Chula Vista, La Mesa, Alcohol. I just run around. So you're like, if I don't hurry up and make sure I'm in there, man, I don't know. Hey, better to stress yourself out and never do it wrong than to get comfortable and like do it wrong. So I'll just leave it that way. But anyway, so I'm back into the area, everybody, if you guys want to check in or whatever. I was gonna go in. I was driving to go in and thinking I was late, feeling so destroyed. And I could feel somebody needed the power god, but they were all the way on the other side of the water. I had to drive down the road and give them the power god. They were all the way on the other side of the water. And then I saw somebody looking at me through those security cameras of some building. And So they were looking at me through security cameras, and I was like, I can see you looking at me through the security camera, but I also know there's a husband right next to you. So I was like, bring the husband, bring the husband. I'm just going to throw all my powers into all of you guys all at once and have it all done. So I was like, because I'm not going to sit here and wait. Because I'll give powers to one watching me through a security camera. Then the husband will be like, hey, I'm a husband, or like I'm important, or I feel like I should get the power of God more than everybody. I don't know how much they understand the husband they are yet. So then they'll get in front of the security camera and want me to throw my powers. It's like, no, I know I'm smart. I'm a smart God. All of you come forward and I'll put my powers one big time. And it's all covered. Because otherwise you'll just keep doing it forever and it sucks. You know what? I just want to check in so husbands and everybody know that I'm just winding down to relax for the day. And I'm just going to sit and enjoy the water. And there's a nice walkway. It's a nice walkway. Look at this. Somebody's walking. It's got like a little... It says coastal access. See, coastal access. But it looks like a little walkway where you can walk along the beach. Some man looks so picture perfect. Just walking along the water. Oh, that's so cool. What a pretty, pretty area. What a pretty view. Look at all these houses. Look at the houses way out into the mountains. Way out into the mountains, just real pretty. Look at how beautiful it is. I hated the way it got crowded because, like, gosh, it's so beautiful in San Diego. Oh,